Yo, what is up, guys? This is Grey Worm, and today we are doing an account review. Normally, I don't do these because I don't necessarily like how account reviews are. I feel like it's kind of just filler content, but we're going to try to make them different with a cool little edit so that it doesn't feel lazy for me to just record and upload. So I will be doing a lot of different account reviews, and we are starting off with potentially the best account in Rise of Kingdoms. I'm sure you guys could see in the top left corner, we are doing Acanada, who has just migrated to 2489 this off season, where my account is, and we are going to be showcasing his main account, which starting at 263 million power and 62.5 billion kill points. We're starting off with one of the best accounts in the game, and his highest power was 270 million with over 159 million deads, almost 160 million deads. Oh my god, that's a ton of deads right there. I don't think I've well, let's be honest. I've never been in an account that has over 100 million deads. This is absolutely crazy. Thankfully, I do want to say thank you to Acanada, who allowed me to get on his account to do this recording. Much thanks. This is absolutely unbelievable. And you guys can see in the top right, 80 billion of each. Don't even ask me. Along with 6.2 million gems. Absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. We'll go with this SVIP. He's only logged in around 2,217 days, which is actually very good. Of course, obviously, he's SVIP, and obviously he's bought every single SVIP. I mean, VIP special bundle there is. I mean, he even has Moneymoto, so that just shows you how much of a whale he is. Then I've been instructed to show you guys his action points, and I did get I did get a special sneak peek for it, and it's over 1.7 million action points. Now you do this when you basically dump all your AP, and then now you just gem it. So I'm sure he's been gemming it, getting the pop-ups for this. So it's absolutely crazy. We're going to look at his more info, and he has S in everything, literally higher than 99.9% of the governors. I wonder who's higher than him. So there's someone higher in armaments. There's potentially someone higher in equipment. I don't necessarily know what that means, like 99.9. But definitely there's a lot of people. There's quite a few people higher in power. Now we are going to look at his Artalk, which we all know is the highest Artalk in the game. He has gotten the most kills in a single KVK from his 1v3 in that 2377 KVK, and it sits at 1.3 billion kills. Billion kills in a single KVK with a 17.7 million deads in a single KVK and just over 667 million units that had to be healed. So he's trading basically 1 for 2 that entire KVK. And when they look at how come he's trading so good in a second, but let's look at his items real fast. With oh my days, wow, this is a lot of resources in a bag. He has 42 billion food, 55 billion wood, 40 billion stone, and 26.8 billion gold. I wonder if he ever uses it or tries to use it. Along with all of these, I think he definitely does use, because these are way too low for someone like his caliber. Then we look at his speed ups, and this has to be very high. Yeah. Yep. This is incredibly high. He has 3,000 days in research, over 1,800 days in building, 1,300 days in training. I expected a little bit more. I'm like halfway. I'm about to catch up on Acanada right now. And then he has only 584 days of healing, but well over 4,180 days. But I'm saying this, and where they look in other, and now if you don't know, Akanada has the Korean version of the game, and what that means is that he buys bundles and could redeem them, and I think he dropped them all earlier this off season, so he doesn't really have them loaded up, but he has quite a lot of flux loaded up. I'm sure he's definitely going to be dropping some good gold chests here sooner or later. He did. Now, where they look over at his equipment, obviously he has a ton of mats. Oh, this is already more crits than I've ever had on my accounts. But it's great to know that he has some equipment not crits. Wow, this is a lot of equipment. That's a lot of high tier equipment. Where do you look at his all of his mats down here? He probably did some crafting here not too long ago, but yeah, where do you look at that more in detailed? And of course you have his armaments, which we will look at just for a second. But let's look at the marches that he typically runs. So for his primary march, he runs Bai Chi Lu Che. Second march is QSH and Zuge. Third march is Huo Arthur. Fourth march is Ragnar Scipio. And then this is his arc setup. So he might have a different KVK setup, I'm guessing. Let's see if he runs. Well, he could run anything, basically. So I'm guessing he runs a lot of potentially Arthur Phillips. But we'll look at that. But he definitely runs these four on a regular basis on his main account. I don't know if he has Kongam Chan and Achilles expertise, but we're going to look at that here soon. We have power. So he's working on Lapu Lapu, who's very close to being maxed. He doesn't seem like he has a siege commander expertise, at least right away, because Mary isn't and Afonso isn't. He has Hector at 531 and Kongam Chan at 5 with no heads in him. How many heads? I didn't see that. 2,100 heads. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I wonder if he has Achilles. He does have Achilles max. He maxed Achilles, I'm guessing, through gold heads already. Didn't wait for the will. But they look at all this. He basically has every single legendary commander expertise. Look at that. Wow. He doesn't have Artemisia. Wow, that's crazy. He doesn't have Artemisia. He doesn't have this guy. I don't know how to say his name. He doesn't have Wu. I mean, he has a couple of dailies that he could do. Oh, he doesn't have Lubu. Trash accounts. Bert, he has basically every single commander expertise. This is very insane. I'm sure he's already be maxing Hector and Kangam Chan, and with those legendary gold sculptures, but we'll see what he actually ends up doing here soon. Now, where do we look at his gear? I've been told it's actually off because of Sunset Canyon, but his first archer set is all level 5, all crits. Look at this sexy pendant of Eternal Night. This is crazy. Let's go to Huo, which I'm guessing is also level 5, obviously, and all crit. Bai Chi, all level 5, not all crit. His Horn of Fury isn't crit, but I'm guessing he swaps on a Horn of Fury or something else. He does have a dagger that he uses, and his hammer is only 25 out of 100. He's probably working on that right now. His second set infantry is almost all level 5, apart from the gloves and the helmets, but all of it is crits except for the war drums, which is at 75%. That's kind of edging us right now. And then he also has Vengeance, which is actually interesting. I'm guessing for Sunset, and he has it obviously crits, but level 1. Then he runs a full level 5, apart from the gloves, leadership set, which is all crit, and this is a archer crit for the Horn of Fury. This is a beautiful set of equipment right here. Arthur, I'm guessing, has drums? No, he doesn't have drums. And his helmet is level 1. His KVK Cav helmet is level 1 with his accessories. I mean, KVK gear is very hard to get just in general. It takes a very long time. So Acanada with a young-ish account definitely needs a couple more KVKs to be able to get it. But this is absolutely beautiful. His second set of archer equipment is with the KVK set and 4-piece dragon breath sets. So this is actually really beautiful. This is what I want, but I want higher KVK equipment. That's probably why I'm lacking, is because I focus on KVK equipment and not these guys here. But no accessory crit. And then his, I don't know, is this his third cavalry set? Only his pants are crits, and everything else is just very high and iconic level. I'm guessing he is going to be refining here soon, or maybe he goes up to level 5 and then refines. I have no idea. But this horn is beautiful. It's going to be crit soon. He's refining it. Now I don't know where else he has his equipment. Let's check. I think that's pretty much it as far as equipment goes. But we didn't look at armaments, which I'm kind of scared to do because this is definitely going to be quite a lot. Now his armaments for wedge, Cav wedge, is triple legendary with a blue and a 5.4% all damage. That's insane. He's has some march speed, which is kind of disgusting, but that is unbelievably amazing. And then his smite formation, pincer formation, is 3 legendaries with 2 regulars and a blue. Now I want to know, okay, there's a regular on this raider, and then so there's resistance on thundering, which is actually quite amazing. He has march speed and opted in for health. Low attack, so I'm guessing there's 2 march speeds. Yeah, there are. There's 2 march speeds. I mean, I think his account, and by I think I know for a fact, his account is mainly going for open field, especially right now. He doesn't necessarily have the gear for rallying entirely, but this is beautiful. His wedge infantry formation is absolutely beautiful. 3.7% all damage. Kind of missing some march speed here, but those stats are amazing. Then his echelon formation. Wow. Wow, this is echelon, and this is already better than any of my armaments on any of my marches. This is very good. 1.3% all damage. All archer stats. So that's very interesting to go towards. Then you have Arthur, which is out of formation. Oh my days. This is amazing. Look at that Delta formation right there. 4 legendaries. You have Butterfly and 3.7% all damage, along with some amazing stats right there. Wow. Wow. And then you have the ZL, of course, the gear, but I didn't mean to click on that. And you have 2 legendaries with a blue and 2 regulars, 3.2% all damage. Okay, so the blue is with a regular. That's still amazing. That's still absolutely goated. His next wedge formation for calves, 6 inscriptions with 1 legendary, 2 blues, 2.7% all damage, along with triple stat calves. I mean, what could you ask for? And I want to see his march speed. I just want to see it, please. 6.5% march speed with swift, fine horse, and haste. That's kind of mental. That's fast. No wonder I can't keep up with him when he does ballers. That is disgusting. And I want to see his hollow square formation. No legendaries yet, but very good stats, and these are very good inscriptions, especially if he does ever take a rally. I think that's pretty much it. Where do we go look at his inscriptions through his armament page? Now we're going to filter and see how many legendaries he has. Special inscriptions. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 20 legendary inscriptions. 20 legendary inscriptions. And about 23 blue inscriptions. Just off the bat. This is crazy. This is crazy. He has a couple of number 2, like 2 on ones. He has 1, 2 on 1 legendary right here, which is still amazing. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Now, do we look at his city skins? I did not do this in the correct order. I kind of did. His city skins, I'm sure, are very, very amazing, and they are. So he has a brand new Sands of Time, which I have on my mini. It's absolutely fun. He has some of the square, which he got through playing with GT in the Supreme Strife. He has Poseidon's Sanctuary. Oh wow, this is a lot of amazing city skins right here. I wish my account could have a plethora of these skins to choose from. And obviously he has March Speed, he has the teleport. He didn't use the teleport actually, which is quite insane. And oh my god, this is already be an insane account to be fighting with, alongside with, thankfully not against. And wow. Now, one thing I do want to look at before we are kicked off the account is his sunset marches, because this is definitely going to be amazing. He runs Hua with Joan, Trajan Shajar, Ragnar Constantine, QSH with Zuge, and then he has Baichi and Luce. Very, very stacked, but this is a very competitive kingdom in Sunset Canyon, and I mean, being 12th is really, really a flex. And then finally, where they look at his KP and power in the kingdom, he's 15th in power just before KVK, before we have training, any form of trading. And then for kills, he's 13th. So remember this, he will go into KVK at 62.4 billion kill points. That's going to be insane. I mean, look at the top right. You saw his resources in his bag. He has enough resources to be able to get insane amounts of kill points. This is going to be absolutely insane. I mean, you see his album. He has insane gear. You saw his gear. This is what I mean with the Korean version of the game, where you could buy these bundles and then choose to open them whenever. Now that we're in Alliance Mobilization, I'm guessing he popped them quite a lot. I mean, he's ranked 20th with 2.6 thousand points and only 20th. I'm only one quest in, but this is going to be amazing. And we're going to have a lot of accounts to review. I've mass messaged quite a lot of 2489 and other players that I know. And this is going to be quite fun to do. Thank you so much again to Mo for putting me in touch with Acanada, who let me onto his account to show this massive, amazing account to you guys. Much love. I hope you guys enjoy the little edit I did at the start of the video. And I hope you guys enjoy. Much love and goodbye.